Look, I always put the things aside. When artists put out music, if it's not a hit, then I go, you should have kept that in your iPod. You should have kept that for you to listen to so you can remember what you was thinking and how you felt instead of releasing it if it's not a hit at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? That we're in different time, different climate.
So hip hop universe, what's so interesting about hip hop or music in general, but especially hip hop, is it's very obvious when somebody has not kept up with the times, and it's not just obvious when you see them make a certain type of music that sounds dated, but it's also obvious when you hear some of their ideas and perspective on making music itself. I say that because recently 50 Cent sat down to do an interview with Hot 97. He talked about a wide range of topics, but he also talked about what advice he may give to somebody who was making music. And the advice he gave basically was saying, if it's not a hit song, keep it on your iPod, which that in itself shows how dated he is, with all due respect, because again, this isn't 2007 anymore. I don't know if anybody owns an iPod, but still, in general, he was talking about how him and Diddy were not seeing eye to eye when it came to music creation, because Diddy would typically want to redo a song countless times, basically like trying to be a perfectionist or whatever, whereas 50 was the type where he just wanted to just do it one time, and if he didn't strike lightning in a bottle one time, to just throw it to the side and just keep going, which isn't necessarily a bad method, honestly, but at the same time I just don't like the advice he would give a younger artist in this hypothetical situation of saying, hey, if it's not a hit, then just don't use it, or keep it. Like, because just because a song is not a conventional hit doesn't mean it can't work, especially in this day and age. Now 50 was very formulaic with the type of music that he made. So some of the songs that were most popular, they followed a very specific formula, and again, that worked for his era, but again, that doesn't necessarily work right now, because we're in a completely different climate. There's a lot of songs that really the formula could just be, hey, is like there are a 5-second clip of this that's catchy enough to be used as a sound on TikTok or Instagram. Not saying that that's a long-term strategy, but that's what's working now at the end of the day. A lot of people, songs are going viral just based off of a 5-second clip that keeps being reused for people's TikTok videos. But also, another issue I had with this formula that I think is outdated that he has is sometimes songs that aren't conventional hits, sometimes those songs end up connecting with the audience the most. Music isn't just about what's the catchiest chorus that you could put on a song at any given time. It's also about artistic expression and making something that can resonate with people on a deeper level and can provide a perspective that they can relate to at a specific moment in their life. You think about a song by Kid Cudi, like Kid Cudi's song Soundtrack to My Life off of his Man of the Moon album. That technically was never like a hit, but it's probably in my opinion, one of his best songs. It's a song he's talking about, his struggles with, depression and suicide. He has lines talking about, hey, the moon will illuminate the room and soon I'm consumed by my doom. Stuff like that could really resonate with people, especially when they're in a really dark place in their life. That song, the lyrics in that song could really hit close, really hit deep for a lot of people. So, or even songs by when you think about somebody like Drake, where he has some of the songs that Drake's fans like the most are the songs that have like a time and date on it, like 8 a.m. in Charlotte or 5 a.m. in Toronto. All those AM PM songs he got, some of those songs are his best and most infamous songs. Those aren't necessarily hits. Those are just songs where he's just kind of low-key venting for a little bit about whatever. or you think about Kendrick's songs like the Heart series that he has, or you think about Big Sean's series where it's the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, overtime. Those series, like, those are not necessarily hit songs where he's, where it's following a traditional formula. It's really just songs where these people are venting or just, talking that talk, essentially. Like, but those are the songs that connect with the people the most in many cases. It's also about songs that, because things can connect for a wide range of reasons. Now, sometimes songs can do both. One of my favorite songs of all time is The Fighter by Gym Class Heroes. That's one of my favorite songs. It hits on a deeper level because of the subject matter, but at the same time, it was a hit. It was an anthem. It was a big deal. Another issue I have with this method is, and this goes into my last point, but if you live by a hit, then you're gonna die by a hit. Like, no matter how many songs you make and how many songs you record, there's gonna become a stretch of time where you're making songs, especially if you don't use a ghostwriter. There's gonna become a point where you no longer could crank out those same hits like you used to. Just not even because, and it's not because somebody's not talented, but it's more so because everybody's formula doesn't age well. Like, the formula for making a hit song in 2003, it's not really the same as making a hit song in 2011 or 2021 or 2024. Like, songs, like, different formulas work at different times. Now, there's still similar themes and similar concepts that can kind of work no matter what year or decade, but at the same time, there's still nuance. There's still those nuanced elements that could affect how well a song performs or how well people receive a song. But overall, I think it was a very interesting interview with 50. He dropped a lot of gems. He made a lot of interesting points, but in general, I don't think that the artist should follow the idea of, hey, if it's not a hit song, then keep it to yourself. I think people should also focus on whatever feels right to them, right? Because again, sometimes the songs that you like the most, sometimes the songs that you put out that you like the most are songs that are not going to be traditional hits, but they're songs that to you mean the most. So you say, I want to put it out anyway. Even with YouTube videos, right? Like, I've been doing YouTube videos. I could do a lot of trendy videos, and I try to do some of that stuff, but at the same time, sometimes I'll do a video that I know isn't gonna get much views, not because I'm trying to sabotage myself, but because I genuinely just wanted to talk about that thing. So most artists are trying to find that middle ground where they can kind of marry both of these things at the same time and make it like a hit song that also wasn't trying to be a hit, but also was something that meant a lot to them. So, but either way, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think 50 has a point? And do you think it's necessary that artists should only focus on writing hits?
All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. We stress over all the trivial things, it's a mess, but we concealing the rings of the eyelids, cause for material things we're blind. And when the diamonds go bling, they're dancing whenever we sing but can't see the pain that stings the skin deep in. It pins me, the sanities bring to the fans me think all P, the dark poems I cover in pink. I don't open my rose to be canon on ink. I speak for those whose voice will shrink. I sit back while society sinks. Cold war rap like I'm wearing a mink. I glide on beats like a skate rink. The game circle, my bars are chain link. Not even blockchain could contain me. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase.